If that was a Chinese food, what would he be and why? He's a xiaolongbao because I think because a xiaolongbao is very special and you only find it in the finest restaurants, and that is very special and he's very rare.
I'd say he's probably sweet and sour pork because he's really sweet, and when he's sour, he's not really sour. He's still actually kind of sweet. So.
Dumplings, because everyone loves dumplings, just like how everyone loves Dad.
He would be a sweet and sour fish because he likes fish and I like fish. And sweet and sour because can be sweet and sour depending on the day.
If Dad was Chinese food, he'd be Shopao because he's really pale.
What cartoon character reminds you of him and why?
He would be Mufasa from The Lion King because Mufasa would be willing to do anything for his children, much like how Dad would be willing to do anything for us.
Mr. Krabs from SpongeBob because he got the money.
Gru from Despicable Me because in the movie Gru was mean and rude to people, but as the movie went on he got nicer. And I feel like with my dad, that's kind of what happened over time, where before we immigrated, he was not the nicest person, but as we got older, he got nicer and became more of a dad.
Probably Beauty's dad from Beauty and the Beast because he was really supportive even though it was scary. And that's kind of the same. He kind of trusts you and supports that you will do okay. So
He's a Superman. He can make the impossible happen. He has superpowers. He does that for all of us, to his children, to myself, and even to his friends. How do you describe him in one word?
Either be that he's loving or that he's caring, or maybe the word father/dad would suffice because those are usually characteristics which people associate with parents or fathers. He's loving, he's caring, he's there for you, he's a role model.
Generous because he just gives and gives and gives.
Very dedicated to his work, to his family, to us, to me, and he's very sincere at that.
he's generous. That's the one word that I'll describe him. He's generous with his time, his money, his resources, his everything.
It would definitely be caring. That's just a very caring person. He cares a lot about us, his family, even his Anako family.
What facial expression or gesture reminds you of that?
He always does this. When he's making a joke, I don't really get it, but he does it.
Whenever we take pictures, it's so hard for him to smile. So he would just say "ee" or he would just say "shh." He has to make some sounds because it's so hard for him to really smile on pictures.
And here's a facial expression that reminds me of my dad. Because we look alike.
It was during when we went to Mexico. We were taking photos and Dad did this expression. His fist was like a Superman. I thought it was pretty funny.
Okay, so kumain ka na ba? Yes, Dad. Sabihin mo totoo sa akin. Kumain ka na ba?
If I had to describe Dad in a dance mood, he would be the dab because he's my dad.
What do you miss about Dad when he's away or in the Philippines?
I just miss having a dad and another person to talk to and take care of me. Like, one of the things that I love that my dad does is when I fall asleep, he would always put a blanket on top of me and give me a pillow. So I love waking up to a blanket on me.
His presence. I miss talking to him when he's picking me up and dropping me off from school or the SkyTrain station. I miss him helping me out with things at home that I just need help with.
I miss a partner because Dad's always my partner in everything. So that's the most, I think, reasonable thing that I can think right now.
He cooks this dish, pork and beans. I really miss that. And I just miss having a dad, you know. It's really dependable and it's nice to have him here. So, yeah.
Just car rides to school when he drives me and picking me up because we just get to talk to each other about anything. He gives me a lot of advice while we're there about life, school, jobs, the future.